Hello everybody and welcome back to this new session of the hexagram. We have traced the geometrical form of the hexagram together. We have found it in the region of Syria, Armenia, Turkey, coming from Babylonia. We have traced it in the Vedic tradition and the yantra as form of finding God within ourselves, and then went from there to the Abrahamic religions. Now I would like to go deeper into alchemy and the hexagram. So we know from the medieval times that the alchemists are those magicians or chemists, magic chemists, that are looking to find the fifth essence. But they work with the fourth elements. So the alchemists are modern or ancients, I would say, chemists that work with fire, air, earth and water and try to balance them to find a fifth element that called quintessence. They call it quintessence, and this comes from the French tradition of alchemy in the Middle Ages, because they know that this quintessence has the potential to transform lower matter into higher matter. And this is represented by iron transformation to gold, and by also the transformation of the stone into diamonds. So in the Middle Ages, everybody, all the alchemists are looking for this substance that could mean transmutation, transformation, and in the modern world also richness. So let's look what the hexagram tells us about this potential of transformation, because we know very well nowadays that alchemists were using the geometrical pattern of the hexagram to represent the quintessence and the potential of transformation. We may wonder, the alchemists are working only with 4 elements and looking for the fifth. How is it that the hexagram, being a 6-pointed star, represents the 4th element? Let's look into it together. We know that in creation, and we have discussed it before, for anything to manifest, it has to at least have a 3-fold dimension. And we are in this dimension where the point or the line, 1 and 2 dimensions, cannot express. And when we add a 3rd component to this, we have the first physical forms. And in alchemy, the 4th element are represented by different triangles. And we come back here to the science of the triangles and Pythagoras. Remember to go and look into that if you haven't yet. So the fire, the first element is the fire, and it's represented by an upward looking triangle. And this is the potential of the fire to ascend and to penetrate and impregnate the space. Air is represented also by an upper looking triangle with a transfer line or section in it. Air also has the potential to ascend and to penetrate space within. And fire and air work in a collaborative fashion. The air nourishes the fire and gives oxygen for the combustion or whatever is burning, and the fire allows the air to heat, and with the heat of the air can ascend, can go higher. So fire and air work together, and both are represented by upward triangles. Let's look now at the 2 other elements, earth and water. To start with water, water is a downward looking or downward pointing triangle, And this reminds us of the very special place that rain has in human consciousness, because it allows the movement of the water from different parts of the planet, and it comes down, water comes down as little drops that will nourish the earth. So water is very important in the past, and is represented by this downward triangle, the drop of water that comes back to the earth. And here we have the fourth symbol, the earth, also downward looking triangle, now with a cross bar in it. And the earth represents this vessel of containment, this receptacle, this chalice that will receive not only water from the heavens, but everything for manifestation. So, earth and water, downward pointing triangles, working together, where water nourishes earth and brings life to earth so that the green work can express, and earth gives a receptacle to water that allows water to complete the cycle of evaporation, condensation in its different status of the water cycle. So earth and water work together. So if we put now fire, the complementary that are fire and water, they in a way, fire and air enhance themselves as well as earth and water, but now we are going to work with the opposites. And fire and water are opposites. Water can put down fire, and fire can evaporate water. But when combined in complete equilibrium and amounts, fire and water represent a perfect hexagram and activate the potential of appearance of the fifth essence, the quintessence, the ether. So by the combination in exact proportions with the well-known process of fire and water, we have the appearance of the quintessence. And the same with earth and air. By the combination of air with earth, we have again the hexagram appear and the potentiality in equilibrium of the quintessence. And what is this that they're looking for? What is this fifth essence, this etheric essence? And in truth, the alchemists are working with external substances, but this is the external manifestation of the work that they are doing with the elements within themselves. They are putting in equilibrium in their different bodies the earth of the flesh, of the physical body, the fire of the energetic system around us, our vital energy, the water of the emotions, okay? And the air of thoughts. So these work together, realized within and in complete balance, can help awaken the potential of the fifth element, which is the soul. Okay? And when the soul awakens, we are able to transform ourselves from iron into gold, from rocks into diamonds. And we can not only transform ourselves, but through magnetism and wisdom, we can transform others and our reality around. So this is the truth of the alchemy. This is how the alchemists work with themselves to radiate as souls and to transform lower matter into higher aspect, and again to bring through the elements heaven into earth. This is the secret then of alchemy. Thank you for sharing this space together, and we will meet again next time to discuss the hexagram in ancient astrology. Thank you very much.